How do I talk about HPV to prevent transmission? Imagine a virus so common that most sexually active people will encounter it at some point. Human papillomavirus, or HPV, is a very widespread virus mainly spread through skin-to-skin contact during sexual activity. This includes vaginal, anal, and oral sex. It's important to know that HPV can be transmitted even when no symptoms are present, and it can stay in the body for years without causing any noticeable problems. That's why open and honest conversations about HPV are so vital for prevention. Start by explaining that HPV is primarily spread through intimate contact, not casual activities like hugging or sharing utensils. It's a misconception that HPV can be caught from everyday contact. Emphasize that anyone who is sexually active can get HPV, regardless of age or relationship status. The good news is that most HPV infections clear up on their own within a couple of years, but some types can cause health issues later. One of the most effective ways to prevent HPV transmission is vaccination. The HPV vaccine is designed to protect against the high-risk types that cause most cervical cancers and other reproductive cancers. It is recommended for boys and girls starting at ages 11 or 12, but it can be given as early as age 9. The vaccine is also available for some adults up to age 45, based on individual health decisions. Remember, the vaccine prevents new infections but does not treat existing ones, so getting vaccinated before exposure is ideal. Using condoms consistently and correctly can reduce the risk of HPV transmission, but it doesn't eliminate it entirely because HPV can infect areas not covered by condoms. Limiting the number of sexual partners also lowers the chance of exposure, although it doesn't guarantee safety. Regular screening for women, like Pap tests and HPV testing, is crucial for early detection and prevention of cervical cancer caused by HPV. When discussing HPV with partners or friends, encourage open dialogue about sexual health and history. Reassure them that having HPV is common and not a reflection of promiscuity or poor hygiene. Stress that vaccination and safer sex practices are proactive steps to reduce the risk of transmission and protect long-term health. It's also helpful to clarify that HPV is not spread through casual contact, such as hugging, sharing utensils, or using the same toilet seats. While visible HPV-related lesions can sometimes be treated, treatment does not necessarily prevent transmission, so practicing safe sex remains important. From a cancer prevention perspective, reducing HPV infection is key to lowering the risk of cervical cancer in women and other HPV-related cancers affecting the throat, anus, and genitals. Vaccination, regular screening, and practicing safer sex are essential parts of this prevention strategy. Finally, always recommend consulting healthcare professionals for personalized advice on vaccination, screening, and managing concerns about HPV or cancer risk. Medical guidance tailored to individual health needs ensures the most effective prevention and care. Remember, understanding and open communication are powerful tools in reducing HPV transmission and safeguarding reproductive health.